Hey everybody, David Steenkamp here. So in this video, I want to show you how to add a photo to a page. So let's say we just wanted to put a photo, I don't know, maybe over to the right here or something like that. I want to show you how to get that done. Okay, so go to the page that you want to do it, put the photo in. And if you're aligning to the left or right of text, place the cursor before that text. So since we want to put it right at the top right up here, place your cursor before all of the normal text. Or I don't know why I said normal, but just before all of the text. So once your cursor is there, that's great. You want to click this link called Add Media. Okay. Now, again, you can drag and drop like this, or you can press Select Files. So I'll press Select Files, and then find the photo that you want to put in. For some reason, I always have an incredibly difficult time finding it. So I'm just going to put one in of my dog laying on my leg. So press Open. Okay. So it's going to, there's some other photos I had put in. So it's going to just upload right there. Okay. And then you can give it a title, which is really good for SEO. So let's say Totally Awesome Jude Dog. That's his name, Jude. And then I'm going to put that same thing, copy and paste it into alt text as well. Now this is the area you really want to take a look at, and that's alignment. I want it to go to the right. And if you want it to link to the original file, so that it shows a really big version, when you click on it, press Media File. I actually don't want it to link anywhere. I want it to just be that normal picture. The other important part is what size do you want? Sometimes you need to trial and error this. I'm pretty sure that 300 by 224 pixels will be fine. So I'm going to press that one, and then press Insert into Page. Give it a second, and there it goes. So it looks all pretty crammed right now, but I'm assuming that the theme is going to have some decent spacing put around it. So let's press Update and see what we got. Okay, so I'm just going to refresh once this one's done. Okay, here we go. And there we go, and it even puts a little frame around it, which is cute. So that's good. So yeah, if you wanted something smaller, you know, just if you want it to be maybe half that size, or you know, the small option, you just click once on the photo, click on this little pencil icon that says Edit. Okay. You can change the size right here to 150, maybe. Or if you want it bigger, choose a different one. If you want a custom size, what's really neat is, let's say you want like 200. You want it just a little bit smaller. So delete 200. It automatically adjusts the height. It doesn't, so you're not going to have a distorted looking photo. Okay. And then there's all these advanced options as well that, you know, I'm not even going to get into. The only one to really pay attention to is that open link in a new window or tab. That you might want to do sometimes. So I'm just going to press Update, and update one more time on the actual page itself. Okay, switch back over to our actual site, and then we'll hit the refresh button here right after this one's done loading. And there we go, now it's smaller. Okay. Alright, so let's say now you actually decide you want it on the left-hand side. You can click on it once here, and these are all alignment options, so you can actually click left, like that, and then update. Okay, and then reload the actual page again. And there you go. So you might see some quirks, like see the little block quote thing is over here. So, you know, maybe you can just rearrange your page a little bit. If you really wanted to fix it, you could get into the CSS and dig down and figure out, you know, why that's showing up over there. Or maybe you just want to remove it completely, blah, 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 whatever you want to do with it. So anyways, that's how you add a photo in. Now, the second part that I wanted to show you, I'm just going to keep this on the right actually, so keep it there. Second part of this video that I wanted to show you are all the items that come along the right-hand side of the page when you're working in Pages. So, starting from the very top, you'll see the status here is published. Now, what's kind of neat is you can actually change it to pending review or draft. So pending review, let me just update it. And now I'm just going to open another browser to show you guys what this looks like for someone that's not logged into the website. Okay, so I just need to actually switch back and grab the link to the page. So copy, okay, paste there. Of course, my computer is running at its absolute slowest while I record these videos. So now you'll see you get an error 404 page not found. And the reason for that is because we switched this to pending review. So what that means is, let's say you have a bunch of different people that can work on the website. Maybe they're contributor status or something like that. So they can work on a page like this, and it will be set as pending review, or they will set it as such. And then you, the administrator of the website, can either you know, allow it to go published or not. So let's leave it as that for now. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, okay. And then visibility. You can choose all sorts of different visibilities here. So you can choose public, password protected, or private. So it's pretty easy to understand what public means. It means anybody can view it. Password protected, also pretty simple. You can put in a password right here, ABC123. Press OK. Now it's password protected. Let's go ahead and publish it so that it's no longer in pending review status. So I'm just going to give it a second, and you'll see here that this status will switch back to published, but it's password protected with ABC123. But that's only to outside visitors. So if we were to refresh in the same browser here that we are logged into the site on, oh, never mind, my bad. I guess you do still need to log in or put in the password. So ABC123, submit. Yeah, sure, remember it. So there you go. And now if I refresh it on here, it should be the exact same thing, because this is the Chrome browser. Put in the password. Now you can see the page. No, not that one. Okay. The other type of visibility you can use, I'm just going to delete this here. I'm going to pick is private. And private means you can only view the page if you are logged into the website. So if you are logged in, like how we are logged in to the back end of the WordPress site here. So if I press update, nothing will change here when I press refresh, because we're obviously already logged into the site. Okay, but if I go to my Chrome browser and refresh now, page not found. So that's a way to just keep the page hidden, is switch it to private. Okay, so I'm going to switch it back to public. Press OK. Okay, now one of the biggest saving graces with WordPress is its ability to keep revision history on your pages. So if you go to browse here, you'll see it says 10. So that means we've revised this page 10 times already. So if I go to browse, let's say I didn't want to make the last change that I did. So it even highlights what has changed. So see from here, you can see we switched from aligning to the left, or what was aligning to the left, to align to the right. Okay, and then this is a little sort of historical slider. So if we switch back one more, there's when we went right to left, go back another, there's where we changed the size from 300 to 200, etc., etc. There's where we had nothing for some reason. So yeah, so it just sort of gives you a quick, look back at what was changed. And yeah, and you can scroll through the whole, everything. So switch back to that one. There was a little tiny space that we changed. This one we changed from a regular paragraph text to heading text, so heading 2. And and it was already center aligned. We changed the color as well. So I think FF000, I think that was when we changed it to red. So anyways, if you just pick the one that you want it to be, you can press restore to this revision. And that'll get tracked as well as a revision. So it's kind of neat and handy and reassuring that you have that option there. So I'm just going to go back to post editor right here. Oh, let me just answer my phone. 1 sec. Hey again, guys. Sorry, that's one thing you can't really get away from in recording these screencasts is the phone ringing. So I guess I could just disconnect it, but that was actually an important one. So anyways, moving on. So yeah, we checked out the revision history log. The next thing to check out would be the parent page drop down here. So what we can do is we can actually select any page that we want to be the parent page of our current services page. So let's say I wanted that to be, it doesn't really make any sense, but about us. Then this page, services, would show up as a subsection of about us. So pretty easy to use for that one too. Now the template, this is going to vary depending on the theme that you have. They will come pre-installed with their own templates, or they might not come with any. If they don't come with any, you probably don't want to use that theme. So the Woo theme that we're using here, the My Style one, comes with quite a few different ones. So it comes with an archives page, a blog, contact form, which is really handy, a full width option, which I always like to have, an image gallery, a sitemap, tags, and a timeline. So if you're unsure what one of those looks like or works, how it functions, just go ahead and switch to it, press update, refresh, check it out, see what it does. And a lot of the time when you do switch to one of these, it might give you more attributes that will show up like farther down here. So just watch out for that as well. So I'd like to show you an example of that, but I haven't found any yet. Actually, you know what? Blog might do it. So if we press update, so I'm going to switch to blog, because sometimes it'll say, oh, what category do you want to pull from? There we go. Let's see here. Oh, it just gives you an order option. Let's see. Just make sure that there's no extra settings and screen options that are being omitted. So it just gives you the ability to use order. I'm not really sure how to use that yet. I'd have to look it up. Let's see. Page attributes. Order. Pages are usually ordered alphabetically, but you can choose your own order by entering a number. Oh, okay. So I'm not going to use that either. So, if you wanted this to be your very last page, maybe give it like 99. If you wanted it to be your very first page, give it 0. But of course, all of this can be changed in your menus section. And that's probably the last thing I should mention in this insanely long video is even though we've created this new page, guess what? It doesn't actually show up on our menu anywhere because we have to add it in manually, because we said don't automatically add pages. So let's just do that as a quick refresher. Put services in right after products. Yeah, right before products. So go to view all. Okay, that's weird. Where is it? Oh, do I still have it as private? Let me just double check that. Yeah, I do still have it as private, so let me just make it public. Because of course you can't add a private page to a menu, right? You don't want people to know that it's there. So I'm just going to press edit, public, okay, publish. Okay, now I'm just going to wait for a sec here, refresh the menus area. I'm so embarrassed by how slow my computer is running right now. I apologize. Hoorah! There it is. So services, add to menu. And like I said, I'm just going to put it right before products and save. Okay, going to delete this page or close that page. I'm going to refresh the site. There we go. It's added into services there. Why does it look so strange? Oh, right, because we switched it to be a blog page. My bad. So it's going to show all the different posts that you put in. So I'm just going to switch it back to be a normal page here. And then we'll call it a day on this one. Just default and update. And then one last refresh, and that's it. Good. So the page is in the menu, and that's it for that one. So next, let's see. That's pretty much it for pages. I think next we'll move on to whatever's next in line here, media. So we'll check out the library and how to add new media items as well. Just kind of learning the basics of it. Okay, see you in the next video.